Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a 105 leFH18B2, the French Tier 5 Premium SPG, otherwise known as a leFH, or a Fifi La Pew Pew if you're a member of what Arty Noobs. It's located on the north spawn of Malinovka, and it's under the command of UKSkaface. It's got 1 mark of excellence on the barrel, and we're waiting for the clock to count down, and battle has commenced. Now he's backing into the trees, taking some cover, raising his gun. It's got a 105mm light field howitzer. It's a very effective gun that the Germans use, and once put into this Char B2 tank, which actually is the Char B1, but once it was placed into this tank, it became incredibly effective. Now, this is an encounter battle, and most players have started up the hill or near the hill, including UKSkaface, but nobody's been spotted yet. And somebody said, no spot, no win. Well, that's true. If you don't spot the enemy, you can't win the game, because the enemy will spot you and they'll kill you. Now, the Germans only actually produced 16 of this Arty during the war. They actually produced more Char B1s, which were converted into flamethrower tanks rather than Arty. And he fires around there at the Skoda BT24, but it pulls back and it's now been killed. So we did get some damage assistance for destroying the track on the vehicle. But we're waiting for further sight of the enemy. Now, reload should be about 8 seconds or thereabouts. Ah, P43, Tier 5 Italian, round out. Should be on target. It is! 392 hit points. That was a penetration. Went straight in. Fires another round in. And, oh no, hits the rock face. He needs to try and get it over the top, but he's going for that IKV instead. Round out. It went in front of him. Now, can he get that P43 and get his first kill? He's loaded. Round out. It pulling back, and the round lands in front of him. But he can dial in almost as fast as he can reload. Working out where the 3001's going. Round out. And it's a direct hit. 73 hit points. He hit the rear of his vehicle. Going for the IKV this time. Fired a round in. And, oh, the IKV moved forward just enough for the shell to go over the top of his head. There's a Matilda Black Prince. A little slower. We fire a round in and it lands right next door to him. And they're pushing forward. We're going for that IKV 103 again. Working out where he's going to go. Fire a round in. No, it lands in the bushes. He's gone unsighted. Going for the Matilda Black Prince again, I think. Dialing in. No, we're going to go for that KV1. No, changed our mind. Black Prince again. This time get a hit. 127 hit points. And we are platooned with the Stug 3G, and the Stug got a hit. So did we again. And the Matilda's killed by our teammate. Okay, going for the KV1, who's moving fast down the hill. That just missed his engine deck. But that round hit him. And he's getting hit by our Stug teammate. And the Stug got another hit on him. Dialing in. Round out. This should hit. Oh, and the Stug takes the kill. We missed out on any damage there because the shell landed nearby. RNG, I'm afraid. Okay, we fire 1 round at the enemy tanks and we're pulling out of that position, moving to a new one. Now he's being very careful not to knock any trees down. Right, an enemy tank's been spotted. It's a VK3001H, and looks like he's hiding in front of that, behind that bush. Dialing in and round out. Indicating target. Direct hit. 118 hit points. He's moving forward again. He knows he's been targeted, so he's not going to stick around. Round out. Direct hit. He's moving though. and our team are actually much further off to the east. The 3001 has spotted that and is moving in that direction, but that shot hits him for 12 hit points, wipes him out. Now there's a P43 hiding behind the church. Well, not really hiding behind the church, because he's actually fairly visible to us, because we're off to one side. And round out, direct hit, 122. It looks like he's tracked on one side. We can fire another round in before he can retrack, and yep, we get another hit. He's stuck there, he's tracked, and so long as we keep the rounds going in, he'll stay there. Oh, he's pulled away. He's obviously pulled away because he must have fixed his tracks, and there he is. He's headed our way for some revenge. We fire a round in and miss. For some reason we miss. We need to get this shot right, and loading. Round out. That's a kill shot. We got him before he could get to us. Oh, we accidentally knocked a tree over. That might give our position away to the enemy Arty. There are 3 of them. 2 Guerrillas and an Su-122A. But we've moved away from where the tree was located. Now we're 1 tank down at the moment. Going for the T25 TP. Oh yes, what a shot. 87 hit points. That's his 3rd kill. And there's a Panzer Selbstfahr Lafette 4C, the Death Toaster. Dialing in, round out, kill shot. Wipe them out. Must have killed the entire crew and blown the vehicle up. And there's another enemy coming in. It's the IKV. He knows where we are. Dialing in. Oh, he got a shot into us. He's damaged us. We need to fix that quick and turn, and we're almost loaded now. Yes, got him that time. We need to move though. Enemy Arty will be ranging in on us straight away. We need to change direction. Yes, that's an enemy Arty round there. Just stunned us. That must be one of the guerrillas. And we've changed direction. We're headed out from a different way, so that'll fox them. Hopefully we can see Arty rounds landing in behind us. In which case they've wasted their time. Nope. Okay. Right, we're aiming towards the south now. There's a T-34S. And it looks like he's trying to crawl out the water there. Very lucky to survive that, because it looks like he went into the water too shallow, too quickly. Might have drowned. Okay, we're firing blind now at the moment. T-67's gone down to take a look. There's the T-34. Okay. Trying to get a bead on that T-34. We fire the round in, but it's over a ridgeline. It's very difficult to hit tanks that are hiding behind ridgelines. Okay, trying to get the T-34. Fire around him. And, oh no, it wasn't close enough, but he has been tracked. And if we can get another round out, we can keep him tracked. Oh no, too late. He used his repair kit. Dialing in again. Round out. That time we got him. 98 hit points. And that's our 6th kill. That means a Top Gun. He's certainly been very, very busy. There are only 3 enemy tanks left. All 3 of them are Arty. As I said before, 2 guerrillas and an Su-122A. And where's one of the guerrilla? Right now he's coming towards the cap. He's a brave man. Unfortunately, he's going to be a very dead man very shortly. Yes, he has gone down. 91 hit points from that shot. And we picked up the damage assist because we tracked him. There's only a guerrilla and an Su-122 now. And there's one of the guerrillas. Or the guerrilla. We fired a round in blind, without it being dialed in yet. But we're dialing in and round out. This time round. Oh, he's just been killed by our guerrilla, who got there before we could. So we're moving south, or southeast, and the T-67's hunting for the Arty. There he is, the Su-122A. We fired a round in quickly, and the shell has, in fact, loads of shells land around him at that moment. What a battle that was. And even though we got hit during that battle, we didn't lose any hit points. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker. It is so difficult to ace the 105 leFH18B2. But UKSkaface aced this one, and he got a win 8 of 6323 during this battle. He got a shell proof for blocking more damage exceeding the hit points of his own vehicle. The shells must have actually hit his tracks. That's why he was tracked at the time. But that saved him, because this is basically a heavy tank in disguise. And so by hitting his tracks rather than hitting anywhere else than the body meant that the enemy didn't get any hit points off him. But he did get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 13, a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle, and a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. He got 6 exactly. So let's have a look at the team score. There you have it. High caliber, 1,929 hit points of damage, highest damage in the game. Next highest score was his teammate Tiltrat, who's also in Arty Noobs, and he's a member of Philo, and he managed to get 1,400 hit points in the Stug 3G, but unfortunately he didn't survive the battle. But when it came to kills, it was definitely UKSkaface who got 6 in that battle. Next highest score of Tiltrat with 3, and then we've got a whole slew of tanks with 2 apiece. But when it came to base XP, just look at that. UKSkaface 1012, enough for an ace tanker. Then we've got the T67 with 665, and finally we've got the Gorilla with 642. Tiltrat came 4th on XP with 630 in that battle. So let's have a look at detail. Well, fired 37 rounds during that battle. He got 13 direct hits, 12 penetration, damage of splash damage on 7 as well, damage of 1,929 hit points, of which 1,751 were at more than 300 meters. Obviously the IKV was very close when he was killed. He received 1 hit from the enemy, that was from the IKV. It was a non-penetration because it hit the tracks. He also received 1 hit as a result of splash damage, that came in from the enemy Gorilla. He blocked damage of 300 hit points, so yes, he would have been wiped out because he's only got 260 hit points overall. So blocking a shot for 300 hit points means he more than covered himself. Those tracks really saved him. He damaged 10 of the enemy, that's 2/3 of the enemy team, and he killed 6 of the enemy, that's 2/5 of the enemy team. He caused damage assistance of 506 hit points by tracking the enemies. On a premium account, he earned 48,063 credits, he got 24,032 credits from a personal reserves bonus, and he got a reward for mission completion of 6,248 credits, so his grand total came to 78,343 credits overall. He also received, after ammunition and consumables, he took away 70,670 credits, 607 credits, sorry. He also received 2 bonds for getting a high caliber and a Top Gun. He also earned 1,518 XP, times 2 for the first victory, got a mission completion reward of 197, a bonus for a premium vehicle of 607, and a personal reserves bonus of 759, meaning he took away 4,599 XP from that battle. So that's certainly going to help boost his crew skills. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.